Hey, what's up? What's up? I hope everybody's day is going well. Hope everybody's doing positive stuff, staying positive, and enjoying this wonderful life. Staying positive, doing positive stuff. Look all around you. Life is wonderful. It's beautiful. No matter where you're at, there's wonders. You don't even have to take a step from where you're at watching this. And if you just take a moment to look around, there's like millions of crazy shit that is just like, man, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a trip. Anyways, I went to do like maybe four different videos on topics that came across like just a feed, and I was like, oh, da 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 da. And I wanted to put my 2 cents in. I was making a video, and then in the middle of it, I was like, nah, and I just deleted it. Kind of different topics, different stuff, shit going on with different people, but it's like there was just, as I was making the video, it sounded all legit. It was cool. I was in the moment, and then it just dropped. Like, oh, this ain't even. Not that it wasn't worth my time. It's definitely really important because somebody else is talking about it. But for me to say something about it, it was pointless. Like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 different videos over the past like maybe 2 weeks. And then right now I was cleaning out the back of my truck and listening to some lady's channel that had some dude on it. She had a guest that's pretty popular, and she was talking about God, Jesus, and basically about Revelation, just basically about the end times. And I'm kind of hear a lot of people talking about, oh, the day's getting closer. Every single day, the end days are getting closer every single day. Are we near the end as the Bible describes it? I'm not feeling that way. I don't know. I'm not feeling that way. I think a lot of what we're seeing is what could be kind of considered copycats, like people trying to use people's faith against them to get them to think about something other than what those people think is important. I don't care either way, because there's, with my position in life, there's only so much I can do, so I kind of focus on what I can do more than what I can't do. But it did lead me to something while I was watching and listening to this dude talk. I believe the guy and his conviction. I don't know about the girl. She seems kind of commercial like when it comes to faith. I could be 100% wrong, don't know. Was definitely check mark. Every check mark was check marked on the commercial Christian or the commercial person of faith that lives in faith. Not talking about having faith, not, it's just everything was there. So I don't know. I kind of noticed that. But what it made me think about was the people who are on the edge of not believing. They think they don't believe in God, but when something tragic happens, they get really mad. And they start, get mad at God. So it kind of just made me think about other people, and if they're on the fence of whether or not they think that they believe in God or not. If you've gotten mad, like if you've went through trials and tribulations and you've gotten mad, or you're still mad at God, so you want to act like you don't believe in God, or when it comes up, because it comes up in everybody's life at some point, whether or not they believe in God or not, I'm not sure about those people that are scared, and so they choose not to. Or I'm not worried about the lazy people. I'm not worried about anybody, really. I just had the notion to kind of bring it up that if you're on the fence on whether or not you believe in God and you think you don't believe in God, but you've gotten mad at God every time something fucks with your head, maybe it, you know what I mean? Think about that for a minute. Think about that. I don't know. I know there's been times I've been angry about things that have happened, and not even 10 minutes. It's never went past 10 minutes where I dwelled on something and was pissed off at God. I was mad as fuck. And I was like, oh, what the fuck, dude? And I didn't say like, oh, F you and this and that. But I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Even right now, there's still the selfishness in me. I get upset. I get upset, and I'll still get wrecked a little bit. You know what I mean? On certain things that have happened, certain trials and tribulations I've been through in my life. And it'll wreck me a little bit. And I'll be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? But that's my relationship with God. I know for sure, without a doubt, that I'm asking a question. You know, how I ask it might not be the best way. I'll find out for sure, without a doubt. I'm gonna find out. I'm pretty sure I'll still ask that in the future in the same way, maybe even worse than times that I've asked it. But if you're the type of person that thinks you don't believe in God, or you're like, fuck all that, but when something really tremendously awful happens to you, the first thing you do is get pissed off at God, I kind of doubt that you're not a believer. Maybe you're even for a fact, but you're hard-headed as fuck, right? Maybe that's the case. Oh, I don't even know where these fools are at. Like, what lines are these people in right here? Yeah, so I just thought about that while I was cleaning out a bunch of empty cans in the back of my truck right now. So when I go to the car wash, they don't blow all out inside, which is a gold mine it's not a bad thing. The last time I washed my truck, it's an automatic truck wash that I went through. Most of the time I'll hand wash it, but this time I drove through the automatic one the past time, and I'm going to again right now. But you go through and it hits the red X, stop, back up a little bit, you came too far forward. And wasn't even thinking about what the outcome was gonna be whenever now that red X that tells you to stop and the thing goes around, it's like laser guided, and it washes a full-size crew cab truck, and then the next car's a little Honda Civic, and it washes them really well. At the end of it, once your wash is done, 3 big old blowers kick on, and they just go like this, and you have like 60 seconds of fan time, and you just creep. I just hit the brake, let go, hit the brake, let go, hit the brake, let go, hit the brake, stay, let go, hit the brake, let go, hit the brake, let go. And then it's dry enough, then I get on the road and I go about 90 miles an hour, and then my truck is dry. So anyways, when I was going through the fan, boom, I just heard all this knocking on my back window, and it was a bunch of empty Red Bull cans and Shasta Cola cans. No beer cans for me, buddy. And they blew everywhere. They blew like a lot of them. It was like, what? Like an explosion of Red Bull and cola cans just flew everywhere out inside the car wash. But around, it's a lot of homeless, so before I even left, I seen 3 dudes going in there, and they were picking up that stuff. so I didn't feel horrible about it. I would have rather handed them the cans than them pick them up off the floor, but it was an accident. So I was taking out the cans this time so that wouldn't happen again. I was listening to this male and female's story. Our Creator was a topic, and they were just talking about like how much today, oh wow, it's impossible that thousands of years ago the Bible could have predicted so much stuff. And I'm thinking in my head, what are you guys talking about? You know, I don't know. I would say about 99% of the shit that I've said on any video, no, I wouldn't say 99%. I don't want to undercut myself like that, but my opinions are obvious. I'm not right whenever I have just an opinion. The person next to me could have a complete opposite opinion of what I was talking about, so we're both right. But when it comes to certain things, it makes me wonder a little bit more about other people and the inner struggles that they got. And specifically that, while the dude was talking, it just clicked, and I was like, man, I wonder how many people who will claim they're not a Christian or they're not a person of God, the instant something bad happens that's traumatic, like it's a horrible incident, they get really mad at God. And then the same thing, even when something great happens, they're like, man, thank God. You know? That's crazy. That's super crazy. I trip out on that. And are they selfish or are they selfless? Are they lazy or they're just... I don't even think anything. I think they need assistance, maybe. They need guidance. And I think eventually it's going to end up that the only one that could guide them was God. You know, that's what I kind of think. I'm not sure though. But if you're on the fence on whether or not you believe about God, but every time something bad happens, you get pissed off at God, think about that. Really, really think about that, because the horrible, traumatic incidences that have happened in your life may have been the best thing that could have ever happened, because maybe that's what's going to show you that God is real, or convince you, or let you be accepting of yourself and God. I wonder. I don't know. It was just a thought, so I had to drop it real quick. All right, peace out. Do something positive. Every single day, do something positive. Not with angles and not to impress other people. Do it because it's the right thing to do. All right, peace out. Have a great day.